Alright, Aquarius, so I was drawn to smudge before. I just finished Libra's post. So I feel like this is a friendly reminder to cleanse. Cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy, cleanse your home, clear your workspace, cleanse your car, crystals, using smoke, affirmations, asking the angels to do it, whatever jives with you, okay? It's a very energetic time. This video is obviously coming out around Halloween, October 29th, but it is also timeless regardless of the date you see these messages. So keep in mind as well, Aquarius, it could pertain to past, present, or potential near future, and also people and situations around you. Also, I feel like somebody here might be guided to give a message to someone. You might receive a message for somebody in your life that they might need to know or hear right now too. Throat chakra cleansing as well. Speaking affirmations too just came to mind. Getting grounded, firm foundation, and base chakra was trying to come out. So you're feeling tired, you're feeling hopeless, you're feeling lost, sad, angry, feeling like there's just too many obstacles and challenges in front of you. They're saying cleansing those chakra centers, not just your home and your aura, but also your energy centers, okay? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that for a moment. Let's just focus on the area under your pelvis, like right at the end of your tailbone. And as we take a deep breath in through the nose, we're bringing all the white light into that root chakra center and just filling it up whole. You might feel a sensation. You might even feel something all the way down into your knees or your ankles or your toes, okay? And then as we exhale, we're exhaling all the bullshit, all the fuckery that has been clogging up our root chakra, okay? Feel free to do that a few more times if you want to, especially if you felt it on that first time, okay, Aquarius? But getting grounded and cleansing that, because also they're saying your root chakra, you're being connected to the collective consciousness, and not all of the energy is yours. Like somebody else's fear and worry is fueling your fear and worry. Divinely guided you are, Aquarius. You could be receiving a lot of information about family members or the household, or why certain circumstances happened the way they are. So maybe things are very different from what they were 5 days ago, 5 months ago, or 5 years ago as well. Like, I feel like there's some people who stretched out away from you as well, Aquarius. The waiting game. And again, there's that tree with the roots getting grounded, okay? Yeah. See this person way out here? It's like somebody is stretched out away from you. Maybe they've removed themselves from a situation or the home life. Or they might actually be living the home, but you feel like they seem far away sometimes, mentally or emotionally. But also there's something you've been waiting for. Waiting for somebody to move on. You could be, for some people here, you could be getting the clarity on a situation about moving away from a home situation. For a lot of us, we're having these awakenings of the toxic environments that we're in, and realizing that we don't have to stay within it, that we have the option, we can leave, we can move on. Yeah, there was moving away from the disruption, the chaos, okay? And Spirit is trying to give you the confidence in moving away from the toxic situation, because this is part of your destiny. And there is maybe several people you're having to move away from or disconnect from, okay? There could have been some situations where you were very tempted. Maybe these are people who you've already moved away from across several different timelines in this lifetime for you. And now you're like you might be feeling tempted to reconnect, or tempted to pick something back up again, or this person could be being tempted to do something. But anyways, and you're going to be reminded as to why you decided to move on away from these people, okay? Emotional withdrawal, the shadow, the base chakra. Yeah, doing some shadow work. Somebody here could be going through a dark night of the soul as well. What they need to be aware of, Aquarius, you have been trapped in fear for far too long, okay? You have made a lot of decisions based out of fear. Scared, scared to move on because you're scared that, oh, well, if I leave them, but then they can't survive without me. Or if I leave this job, what am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to find anything else, or whatever it is you're having fear about moving away from. It's coming very close to an end, or it might have been ended for you. And we have firm foundation again. You will be ascending the mountain, and you're essentially going to have to start over it. Well, it's going to feel like starting over for you, but it's like a clean slate. It's a fresh new beginning. I can't think of the word here. Okay, so everybody calm down. There's a lot of energy here with me right now. You guys might be sensing this at night, late at night, or even during the day too. And there are some maybe lower vibrational energies that are hanging around you that are fueling your fears and keeping you trapped in fears. So the need to cleanse, picturing gold light everywhere around you, inside you, in your home, all around your home will help you, okay? Calling upon those higher beings, the angels, the archangels. 7:07 on the timer as I look over. Is there anything else in this situation? Moving on away from temptation, moving towards a firm foundation for you. This could be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Setting higher standards for yourself, trusting yourself more. I can't recite that saying, but something, and thank you for having me to know the wisdom, to know the difference, or whatever that saying is. Man, hold on. Okay, here it is. God grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So I feel like this is saying having the wisdom and to know that these things that are keeping you trapped in fear, they're illusions, and you can break free of them, or you have broken free of them, and maybe that's why you're moving on now. You're moving away from those thinking patterns. Let's get advice from Spirit. Yeah, thoughts create your reality, man. Taking responsibility for your actions. It's always a two-way street, right? Everybody has a different way of seeing things, especially when we're in communication with somebody. Arguments, miscommunication, or misunderstandings. I feel like maybe a lot of arguments have ensued over your life because of misunderstandings and miscommunications and over-assumption of things. The truth will be coming out. The truth always comes out. Always. Whether it's a year later, a week later, a month later, okay? Never judge another. And try to find joy in all you do. And they just showed me like a kitchen and mundane chores and tasks. You're going to help with this by leading by example. So it's always going to be there, right? Dishes are always going to have to be washed. Clothes are going to have to always be done. The laundry is always going to be there. So there's like this sense of finding the joy in it. Okay, well, how can I make this task easier? Instead of dreading it all the time and, oh, I hate laundry and, oh my God, it's such a process and blah, blah, blah. Like, turning it around with positive affirmations, because your thoughts are creating your reality for you very strongly right now, Aquarius. Accept your struggles as lessons. Accept these struggles that you've gone through as lessons, and worry is a wasted emotion, and calm is not a weakness, and there's something you need to practice moderation in, okay? It could be smoking, it could be, binge watching Netflix, or staying on the computer or on your phone too much, Just know that you are never alone through this process, okay? You'll make it through, and patience is a virtue for you, Aquarius. Please stay open-minded about getting messages about journeying within. Stay open-minded about being of service to others, because you are here for a reason. Stay open-minded. Maybe that person, that card where that person was way out away, be of service. Don't be afraid to reach out, okay, for offering a helping hand. Following the golden rule and make each day count. And each day is a new beginning. Follow the golden rule by treating others how you would want to be treated. And then we have understand your body as well. And I feel like that's saying, I think Libra had something about this earlier about be mindful of what you're ingesting, what you're putting in your body. You might be finding that some of the stuff that you would normally eat, it could be making you nauseous, or you're getting these symptoms all of a sudden, diarrhea, maybe even vomiting, something along the lines of like sinus cold, sinus infection, a sinus cold. There's something going on here that they want you to understand your body about. It's because you're not actually getting sick. I mean, don't get me wrong, what am I trying to say here, guys? Don't hesitate to go to the doctor if you feel you need to go be seen by a doctor. But also, if you've already been to a doctor and they can't find anything, it's what you're eating. It's what you're putting in your body. And these little things that your body is doing, the nausea, the vomiting, the diarrhea, maybe you're coughing mucus up, blowing your nose a lot. It's trying to get rid of stuff for you, okay? So there could be a sense where you're intermittent fasting, and you didn't realize it, where you just want to drink water all the time and maybe a smoothie. But keeping it a light diet as well. Nutrients, fruits, and vegetables will help you also, Aquarius, okay? Your angels wanted to give you a message as well, so. Or a passed on loved one. Okay, so, wow. This is on the bottom of the deck. Release toxic relationships, and then we have cut cords. Ask Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So there's a need to journey within. Toxic grudges, holding other people accountable, but there's also this need for somebody to take responsibility for their actions. And then we've got ask for guidance if you need help with this, okay? And maybe you feel like it's resonating a little bit with you, but you're not sure, so asking to be clear. Law of attraction, relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware to energies. So I said about interacting with certain people, and if they make you feel really tired and depleted after your interaction, it's okay to disconnect and just give yourself a break from them for a couple of days if you can. But also with the eating healthier, or being more mindful about what you're putting in your body, because you're very sensitive to certain energies. And also they're showing me like a chicken, a lamb, cow, turkey, pig. All of those animals were living, breathing creatures before they were sent to the slaughterhouse. All of those animals in the process from going from their stockyard to the slaughterhouse, that was a very tumultuous time for them. It instilled a lot of fear and anxiety and stress. So when you ingest that animal, you are ingesting all of that fear and stress that it had within it at the time of its poor demise, okay? Just an FYI. So for somebody here too, if you're ingesting meats at this time and then you find yourself sweating a lot or getting nauseous, cold sweats, This is why. So, the need to cleanse all that energy for you, Aquarius. I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. Hold on. Let's see what's coming for you there real quick, Aquarius. Angel light, spiritual or religious community, joining with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So, releasing the old and making room for the new. There's going to be new people coming in for you. A new mentor, a new friend, that long-lost family member, and then you are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. So, spiritual protection and spiritual religious community. So you Aquariuses, keep in mind a lot of this has to do with your all's spiritual hygiene, and this is going to help tremendously with these feelings of fear and anxiety, and there's just, you know, there's struggle. Accept the struggles as lessons, okay? It's happening for you, not to you. It's happening for a reason, okay? And there's this need to let yourself feel all of your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feeling is sending you important messages and guidance at this time. They want me to cut the deck as well. Parting message, divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Like I said, you were here for a reason. You came back for a reason, okay? Love and light, Aquarius.